Hey you guys, I'm back. This is chapter 14 Bible study. Let's go ahead and start it. Lot's captivity and rescue. And it came to pass in the days of Amraphel, king of Shinar, Arch, king of Elasar, Chedar, Lamir, king of Elam, and Tidal, king of nations, that they made war with Bera, king of Sodom, Berisha, king of Gomorrah, Shinab, king of Adama, Shember, king of Zabiah, and the king of Bala. All these joined together in the valley of Sidon. 12 years that they served Shedar, and in the 13th year they rebelled. In the 14th year, Shedar and the kings that were with him came and attacked the Rephaim and Ashtaroth, Karnim, and Zazim, and Ham, and Amim, and Shavah, Karthaim, and Horites, and their mountain of Seir, as far as El Paran, which is by the wilderness. Then they turned back and came to En Misfat, that is Kadesh, and attacked the country of Amalekites and also Amorites who dwelt in Hazazon, Tamar, and the king of Sodom, and the king of Gomorrah, and the king of Admah, and the king of Zebin, and the king of Bela, that Azor went out and joined together in the battle of Valley of Siddim against Chedorlaomer, king of Elam, Tidal, king of nations, Amraphel, king of Shinar, and Arak, king of Elasar, 4 kings against 5. Now the valley of Siddim was full of asphalt pits, and the kings of Sodom and Gomorrah fled. Some fell there, and the remainder fled to the mountains. Then they looked to all the goods of Sodom and Gomorrah and all their provisions, and they went their way. They also took Lot, Abraham's brother's son, who dwelt in Sodom, and his goods, and departed. And the one who had escaped came and told Abraham and the Hebrew, for he dwelt by the terebinth trees in Mamre, and Amorite, brother of Eshcol, and the brother of Anir, and they were allies with Abraham. Now when Abraham heard that his brother was taken captive, his armed his 318 trained servants who were born in his house, and went in pursuit as far as Dan. He divided his forces against them by night, and he and his servants attacked them and pursued them as far as Haba, which is north of Damascus. So he brought back all the goods, and also brought back his brother Lot and his goods, as well as the woman and people. And the king of Sodom went out to meet him in the valley of Shavir, that is the king valley, after he was returned from the defeat of Chedorlaomer, the kings who were with him, Abraham and Melchizedek. And Melchizedek, king of Salem, brought out bread and wine. He was the priest of the God Most High, and he blessed him and said, "Blessed is Abram of God Most High, professor of heaven and earth, and blessed to be God Most High, who has delivered your enemies into your hands." And he gave him the tenth of all. Now, and the king of Sodom said to Abram, "Give me persons and take the goods of yourself." But Abram said to the king of Sodom, "I have raised my hand to the Lord, God Most High, professor of heaven and earth, that will take nothing from a thread of sandal strap, and that I will not take anything that is yours, lest you should say, I have made Abram rich, except only what the young men have eaten, and the portion of the men who went with me, Anir, Eshcol, and Mamre, let them take their portion." And that is chapter 14 in Genesis, you guys. So Lot is stuck. He's held captive right now, and Abram is getting ready to actually go save Lot.